All right. It has been a while since I've gotten on and actually done a tips, tricks, and tools for you guys. We have been out and away. We've been on vacation. We've been trying to like figure things out and manage things, which kind of prompted me to go, I need to get on and I need to share. And I need to start to be consistent with you guys with bringing you tips, tricks, and tools. So here is my tip for you today. Maybe you've been in the same boat that I've been in, where you are doing so much that you don't even have time to sit down and to reflect. Okay, I hate planning. I hate it. I hate to sit down, I hate to reflect, I hate to process, I hate to journal. Like, to me, all those things, my brain just goes, that's a huge waste of time. Like, that's where my brain goes. That's where I honestly come from. Now, I know it's like, and I'll see pictures and I'll see videos of people who sit down with like their cup of coffee or their cup of tea and they have their journal and they start like they're showing like, this is my quiet time to journal and read, which that is fantastic. I'm not wired that way. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I was kind of wired that way. That might be really helpful. For me, that is just, I'm like, I'm just going to write down the things I need to write down. And then I just want to get outside. I just want to start doing. I just got to get the laundry done. I just got to get the dishes done. Oh, I didn't even think about what's for dinner tonight. What is for dinner tonight? And then the whole next day, it's like the same thing. I'm just running from one thing to the next. And then I have these crazy wild hair ideas that it's like, oh, I should start a homeschool group. Oh, I should start a Bible study. Oh, I should start this. Oh, we should do that. Like, and all of a sudden I'm spearheading all these things. I'm trying to make all these projects happen, which there's naturally projects that happen on our property anyway, like finishing the greenhouse, prepping the greenhouse for plants, starting plants, like finishing the sheep shed, like training the horses. I mean, it's just like all the projects, all the things. And if I have not made a plan for those things, it's like I'm just throwing dry spaghetti at the wall and it hits the wall and it just falls. And so I have learned that I have to plan. I have to take time to plan. Like, I actually have to put it in my calendar when I'm going to sit down, I'm going to plan, I'm going to do these things because I am back home. Thank you, Nina. Because I have a tendency to commit to all these different things, including things like my husband will be like, "Hey, it'd be great if we could do XYZ." And I'm like, "Oh, that'd be awesome. We should totally do that." And then it never happens because I have not planned or made time for it. He's planned and made time for it, but I have not. And so then, of course, he feels like he's second fiddle because I'm running around trying to make all these other things happen. I'm like, but I have this class and I have to do this and I have to take care of that. And I'm managing this group and I'm managing that group. And he's like, okay, I'll just let you be. So there have been times that I, like now, actually in the last like couple months, I've been going through this program with Donna Marie, and it is called Transformation 21. And I highly recommend it for anybody. Okay. If you are a believer, this is a session, this is training, this is classes for you. And it helps you if you feel like you're stuck and you just can't get through, or you know that you're not living to your fullest potential, or you just feel tired and exhausted all the time and like you're just spinning your wheels and nothing is working, and or maybe you're down, you're depressed and you can't seem to come out of it. That's what Transformation 21 is for and all about. I will say this, it is work. There's homework involved. There are oils that you will purchase because oils help in the facilitation of that transformation, and it has helped. The whole process has helped me in my transformation of recognizing the things that I need to say no to. So this is my tip for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to show you some of the oils, but I'm also going to tell you that you don't need oils to start this process of maybe taking time to reflect and go, what are the things I'm doing? Especially if you're a busy mom like I am, and like you're trying to juggle all the things, and it's for the kids or it's for the sake of the community. Okay. Sometimes we mask our busyness. Some of us are addicted to busyness. Let me just word it like that. Okay. Some of us are addicted to busyness. So my tip for you is to take a step back and to start to take some time, schedule some time in, commit to it, even if it's in the evening or even if it's like 10 minutes in the morning, where you sit down and you go, what am I doing now that I need to not do anymore? And if you are a believer, ask God to show you, what am I doing that God has told me that, like, he's not told me to do it, but I'm doing it because it's a good thing to do. Okay. This is where I'm at. So sit down, think about those things, process through those things. I would encourage you to do that. If these are things that you've already done, I would love for you to comment and go, that's me. I need to process through. I need to go ahead and journal. Sometimes just even commenting on a post or sending me a private message where you're like, that's me. I need to process. Then you have actually communicated to somebody else. This is what I'm starting to notice too. Even if that person doesn't follow up with you, number one, don't be bitter that they didn't follow up with you. Number two, sometimes just the process of texting someone or calling someone and saying, I am doing XYZ. Okay. And I don't mean like broadcast it out on Facebook. Okay. Broadcast it out on Instagram. That's not what I mean. I mean, go to a close friend who's going to love and support you in the decisions that you make. And that's probably praying with you through it, and tell them, I am making a commitment to not say yes to everything that comes my way. So then whenever you suddenly hop on and you're like, I'm doing da, 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 your friend can be like, I thought you said you weren't going to say yes. Okay. Or a lot of times before we say yes, we, in the back of our head, we go, oh, I did tell my friend I was not going to say yes to things right now, that my answer was going to be no, or not yet, or let me get back to you. Okay. So no does not mean no forever. Sometimes it just means not yet. And so for us, for our family, for this summer, I'm on this property. I will be ministering to you from this property. I will be hosting some events from this property. Okay. I will be getting our fence up. I will be getting up pins so we can manage our sheep better. Like, these are all the things that I'm working on. And it's with the goal of not only ministering to my husband, number one, but ministering to my own children, and then doing some outreach to our community and sharing with you guys more about the products that I use and the things that work for me that I want you to be aware of, because it would be horrible if I didn't tell you about them and they're working for me. Like, okay, like the fact that, and I'm not great at this, but when I take this every day, I feel way better. Okay, because it boosts my energy. Okay, and it also is it helps with your immune system as well, but it does give me an energy boost as well. So if I don't tell you about these things, and I don't tell, like, because people sometimes look at me and they're like, you're like Wonder Woman, like, look at all the things you do. And I'm like, yeah, you should see the mess of my calendar and the fact that I don't plan. Okay, but these are the things that I use. Okay, so Ningxia Red, here are some oils that I have fallen in love with. One of them that I just really enjoy, that I've really enjoyed from this program. And you should, I mean, you use them for different reasons, but where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Joy has been amazing. It just smells wonderful. If you struggle with like getting up and wanting to even get going for your day, you can get yourself some Joy. Get yourself a diffuser bracelet. That's what I put on this bracelet. Smells amazing. So Joy is a really good one that I have been enjoying. Okay. I'm not a geek or anything or a weirdo. Okay. And then the other one, let's see if I can find it. Besides Valor, everybody should just have Valor in their back pocket. Is the transformation oil, which I talked about several years ago. Actually, I talked about it when I was living at a totally different location. Okay, but transformation is another excellent one. It's nice. So if you are needing to sit down and plan some things and start to work some things out, the other one that I would recommend that you get is Gathering. Okay, so you can put this in the palm of your hand, just like this. Just a drop. Okay. Rub it around. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7, which I'm not doing because I'm talking, and then exhale for 8. Okay. Okay. And this, I have found if I do this before I start my planning, which I'm fixing to do because I have an entire list of things that need to be planned out for the next couple months. This is like, I look at this list and I'm like, there is no way this is happening within a week. Even though I'd love for all this stuff to be done in a week, it's not going to happen. So because of that, I have to prioritize and I have to take time to plan all of this. So that's what I'm fixing to do because I did just inhale this. And just a reminder that whenever you do that, it immediately, because the way the essential oils work, they're super tiny molecules. They immediately hit your brain, like 3 seconds. They're in your brain and then in your bloodstream. Okay, so that's why essential oils are so amazing and why you should use them. So I can put together a bundle if you want with all these oils in them, including the amazing Ninja Red, which I haven't taken any today. So I'm going to be taking that as well. And I hope that this has been helpful to you guys and just a good reminder to slow down, take some time to plan. Realize that if you're anything like me, you feel like you're wasting your time planning, but you know that that's what you need to do. Especially if you're going to make any progress instead of just running around spinning your wheels and not really ministering to the people who are the most important to you, which is your family. So that is it. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have questions about anything that I said, or if you have comments, I would love it if you'd leave a comment. Please like this video. Please go follow me on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Okay. And we will talk to you on Friday.